The next section on our dialer setup is our Dialback. Here we have the phone number that your producers are sitting at. Remember, your caller ID is the phone number that your prospect would see. That would be something like your office phone number. But maybe you want the phone number of your direct line for your producers to be the one that actually rings. So therefore, we can create different phone numbers that are where each producer would actually be called at. Here we can utilize the Add Dialback number to be able to enter our Dialback number. Here we can assign the Dialback number to a specific producer. We can put in the phone number, and then we can give it a nickname like Joe's phone, Annie's phone, Sally's phone. You can even say Joe's cell phone, Joe's office phone, so that way you can determine where each producer would like to be able to have the phone ring at that they're sitting at whenever a new lead comes in the system. Once a Dialback number is in here, it does not have to be verified. Now, the message section down below allows you to be able to create pre-recorded messages so that whenever you get the voicemail of a client, then you can just go ahead and leave the voicemail so that you don't have to be able to verbally leave a voicemail every time you get somebody's answering machine. To be able to create a new message, we go to the Add Message option. Here you can give it a description like maybe office greeting, or you can say new lead greeting or appointment reminder. Then you can also go ahead and assign the message specifically to an individual producer and click Save. Once this is in place, you can click the Record button. When you click the Record button, it will call your office and allow you to be able to record a message that you can leave whenever you receive somebody's voicemail. Once the message is created, you will have a Listen option. This will allow you to be able to listen to your voicemail and be able to make sure that it is exactly the way that you would like for it to be. If you need to edit this voicemail in any way, you can go back to the name of the voicemail, and if you want to be able to delete it, you can utilize the Check to Remove This Recording option and delete the recording. Now, once your caller ID, your Dialback, and your message is recorded, the last step for setting up your autoresponder is just to go to your Users option and then go into their Edit User. Here underneath the Edit User, we just go to Notifications. And underneath the notification, we need to be able to state whether or not each producer wants to be notified or called whenever a lead enters the system. If you want to be called as soon as a lead is assigned to the producer, we need to set this to immediately. Here, each individual producer can choose what phone number they want to be contacted at. Then they can also choose the caller ID. Here maybe we want to be able to say that we're going to call Sally on Sally's cell, and we're going to make the caller ID look like it's coming directly from the office. Then each producer can state what time period in which they're willing to be able to accept calls. This will ensure that we're not making automatic dials at 3 o'clock in the morning. Setting up your options inside the Dialer tab and then going into the Users tab and giving each producer permission to be able to utilize the automatic dial feature is how you set up your automatic dial feature within AgencyIQ. Once this is set up, you will have the opportunity to be able to go into each individual file, click directly on the dial option inside the file, or into the navigation box, and your phone numbers will now be live links for the click to dial option. Remember, if you automatically want the phone to be able to dial whenever you receive new leads, you need to make sure that that's set up inside the user's profile. Otherwise, you will have the opportunity to be able to click on any phone number inside the system and be able to automatically connect directly with your leads as well. Please watch our other training videos on how to utilize automatic dial, click to dial, bulk dialing, and other dialing options for your auto dial system within AgencyIQ.